Right, so start of a new Manufacturers Cup, and
Oh my god!
this first one is a bit of a hard one, and that is because we are at Spa in the F3500B Formula One thingy. This one in the wet, so yeah, hard to control car in the rain, excellent combo. So now to qualifying, which didn't go to plan. Basically, the track looked dry enough to go out on the hards, hence I went out on the hards. And it was dry enough not to spin, but it just wasn't enough to actually be competitive. Hence, I ended up doing a 201, which, well, yeah, puts me in second to last, pretty much. So, yeah, a lot of work is needed to be done as we start, and we get a terrible line coming out of there. Obviously, starting on the corner, not the best place, and third place has already gone away. And to make it worse, I decide to continue going straight. I'm supposed to turn right through there, which means I'm down into loss, like properly lost. Amazing start so far. Anyway, I'm on the wet tires, which, as of right now, at the beginning of the race, it's not the best choice, but later on, it does eventually start coming down. It'll put me at a slight advantage. Now, anyway, coming down to the last corner of lap 1, where I just brake a bit too late and then get sent back in time through the shallow realm. Almost losing it there again. But yeah, that's gonna put me down, what, 6 seconds? Almost 7 seconds behind the person in second to last. Yikes. And then once again, starts at lap 2, going off at turn 1. Just gonna allow them to get further ahead, making it that much more difficult to try and even, what, not finish last. Yeah, not going well so far. I mean, this is only the beginning, but can only go up from here, I guess. And would you look at that, a yellow flag. Someone has centered into a shower realm with barrier. Very nice. For me, not for them, I guess. And well, this is the first of many spins, including myself, but we shall see that later. As you can see now on the weather radar, the rain is starting to come through. We're starting to come down. Yet again, yet another yellow flag. There's someone else in the shadow realm. And that's 2 positions up like that. So at least we're no longer in a fight for loss as another yellow flag. Damn. So many yellow flags. Unfortunately, not gonna quite get the position of that person. But yeah, lap 3, the rain's coming down and the spins are coming out. Now fast forward to the end of lap 4, where you can clearly see is getting a lot more wet. So that means a few people are coming in to change from the intermediate tires to the wets, probably. I mean, what else are they going to change to? The hards? I don't think so. So yeah, that allows us to get a few positions up. Not many, getting us up into 11th. So an improvement. But yeah, you can still see a few of them staying out. I don't know how many are on the wets compared to the mediums. You can see there's another yellow flag. Oof. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's absolutely wet now, standing water on the track, as you can tell by the, man, what's it called, the wet or meter. But yeah, it is really starting to turn into a game of survival, a game of who cannot spin or who can spin the most, whichever way you want to look at it. But now to the start of lap 6, as one of the lead cars come out of the pits, changing from the intermediate tires to the wets. So yeah, I don't know if anyone else from there is going to pit, but we shall see. Anyway, they do end up spinning out over here, as you can see. I mean, did do the same thing in the previous lap on the intermediate tires. They are quite quick though, probably the quickest here. So just some bad luck, I guess. Anyway, coming through here as the person behind is looking to attack, looking to get the move there. Not quite, as we kinda come upon someone else who's going quite slow for some reason, probably crashed or something. But yeah, that means a position up. And actually, considering I was like what, 8 seconds, 7 seconds behind the person in second to last, they have made some good progress. Hopefully now I'm gonna through here. Brake on time, getting through there. Again, person behind trying to attack. Uh, but yeah, the Spanish person there with a 4.5 second penalty on what they did. But never mind what they did. Look what I did. Brake just a bit too late and go quite deep through there. And that allows him to get through. Coming down into 9th. And now to the end of the back straight. Getting 3 again, but sideways. Look quite closer to up ahead. Might look for a move. Or maybe I just might spin into a shallow realm. And a lovely kiss with barrier. And now to lose a position from that. Put me down to 10th. And also now obviously not gonna benefit from the Spaniards 4.5 second penalty. So that's another potential move gone there. But at least I'm not lost. So it still could be worse. Well, now I did say I'm not going to benefit from that penalty. But I do benefit from that penalty. Now moving on to lap 9, as we overtake a left car. And then, well, as I get overtaken through this corner, I don't like a bit of contact there. But yeah, can you get the corner right? And it shows. But then coming down through Rouge, where I do take a much better line through there. It does get a bit wonky coming at the corner. And yeah, pretty good run. Coming through, moving to the inside, or positioning myself to take the inside on the next corner. Using the brakes, maybe a bit too early through there. Does try to come through around the outside, but ends up going off. And that means we get back up into 8th. And now to the next lap, lap 11, where, well, it's basically a reverse of what happened the last lap. This time though, they're on the inside. Didn't move down through there, and well, yeah, getting their position back. Now I didn't fight it because clearly they were the quicker driver. And yeah, I'm not gonna have that pressure of someone trying to get through who's clearly faster than me. As we then come across another Shadow Realm victim. Yeah. Which means I do end up getting back up to 8 at least. So, I mean, it could have been 7, but nah. And well, it did end up being a 7th because, well, someone else DNF'd. So, yeah, not terrible results. Could have been better, could have been a lot worse considering the start. But yeah, learned for qualifying, go on the inters, no odds, and then, yeah, basically don't spin throughout the race. So, hopefully for lap, or well, for race 2, we can do a whole lot better. Well, I never ended up doing a race 2, so I guess that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and see you next time, hopefully. Bye!